Here are 10 signs that you are ignoring your intuition that you should be on the lookout so you don't miss anything coming through to you. Number 1, constant overthinking. If your mind is focused on one particular topic, one particular incident, situation that is coming up in your life, there are probably intuitive signs that are coming your way to guide you through that situation that you're ignoring. So the best thing to do in this situation is to take a step back, use your method to tap into your intuition to make sure you're understanding the best step to take forward. Number 2, feeling stuck. And I know this is something that all of us face from time to time in our lives. If you are in a situation where you don't know what to do, you don't know what step to take, you're not sure who to call, or you're confused, this is your opportunity to take your power back, work with your intuition to move through that stagnation. Number 3, your physical wellness. If you are getting frequent headaches, or you're making a decision and a headache is always there, or something doesn't feel right in your body, try tapping into your intuition to understand what is going on, what is the underlying issue there, because you might be missing something from your intuition. Number 4, red flags. Now, it's always easier to catch this one after the fact than when you're in the middle of it, because I know for myself, I have been in situations where I have missed red flag after red flag after red flag, had some kind of terrible outcome, and then looking back, I was like, oh my God, how did I miss all of these things? They were kind of building on each other, and it really sucked. It felt terrible. So staying in the moment, having a practice when you're tapping into your intuition every single day, using it to guide you through from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, making it a part of your daily life will really help you not miss those red flags. So if you are feeling a little uneasy, questioning some things, have any of those little feelings, do a gut check, an intuition check, and understand if you're missing something from your intuition. Number 5, regret after making decisions. If you ever have a down type feeling after you've made a decision, or questioning yourself after you've made a decision, you are probably ignoring your intuition, and you want to make sure you're tapping into your intuition before you get there. And you can do this for even small decisions like what to make for dinner or what shoes to buy. And when you practice on those small decisions, when you get to something that really will make an impact in your life, it'll be so much easier because you're more experienced with it. Number 6, lack of confidence. Don't get stuck in that trap where you are relying on other people or going into situations wishy-washy or not understanding how you're going to present in a certain situation, feeling like you're not good enough. When you are fully tapped into your intuition, you can move forward with confidence because you are connected to yourself, you're connected to your world, and you're using your intuition all the time to make decisions. So you have 100% trust in any situation you're going into. If you are not feeling confident, that is your sign you aren't tapped in and you aren't using your intuition to get you the results you want in your life. Feeling disconnected. This is one that hit me a little bit over the holiday season because I was scattered. I had too many things I was working on. I was spread too thin, and I realized I was like laser focused on some goals I had, on some responsibilities I had, but my connection with my intuition wasn't there. And once I realized this, I tapped in, I started using my intuition. I realized I had been missing some of the signs that my intuition was giving me to help me prioritize to get everything I wanted done. 8, difficulty making decisions. If you are confused between A and B or C and D, you're not sure what to do, you start questioning yourself, you're overthinking, going back to that first one I mentioned, you're definitely not tapped in and definitely not getting those intuitive messages that you need, because with your intuition, decision making is easy and it's reliable, and you'll build on that as you work on your spiritual development. Number 9, feeling unfulfilled. Your intuition is your best friend when it comes to creativity. It's what drives that creative spark within you and that motivation. So if you're on the other side of that, feeling unfulfilled, unmotivated, or down, you probably aren't tapped in and you are missing those signs from your intuition. And 10, this one hits home for me. It's tough for me every single day, relying too much on others. And a lot of people pleasers have an issue with this when you're not quite sure what to do and you want input from everybody and you want that validation before you take that step further. You need to stop right now. Understand that you are good enough and you have done the hard work of understanding how to use your intuition. You've done the practice, you've meditated, and you have built that, and you have those validated responses, intuition exercises that allow you to trust what you're doing. Stop asking Joe or Jane what they would do in the situation and walk forward with confidence after you tap into your intuition, you followed the steps, and you are confident in what your intuition is telling you. It's not going to let you fail, but asking someone else their opinion could most certainly walk you into a ditch. So trust your intuition, trust yourself before you reach out to that friend for their guidance. Now, here are a couple reminders for you. Make sure you're meditating, following a method that gets you results with your intuition every single time, and practicing. If you are doing those 3 things, you are going to be so fully tapped in and rock solid in pretty much everything you do.